When a man is going into the ring, he's going to war. Marvin Hagler.
Yeah. Marvin Hagler's my best example for that. When I was a kid growing up in Boston, Hagler was the middleweight champion of the world. And I used to see, they used to have video of him running. They played it on the news. He was running on there was the dunes, sand dunes in Cape Cod in the winter, freezing cold, with a hoodie on, running, screaming, war, war!
Crazy, right?
Oh, it was amazing. Marvin Hagler made you want to just get out of your house and go running in the snow. You know, he was so disciplined. That was the thing that I always got out of watching him. Wasn't that he was so wild. He was so mentally strong. He had an iron chin, and his discipline was impeccable. He was just constantly training, never out of shape, never got fat, always doing sit-ups and push-ups.
He was a ferocious animal, right? So his body?
Yeah. Oh, he was chiseled. He was a machine. That fight with Tommy Hearns,
oh, man,
that was one
beautiful.
Of the greatest middleweight encounters of all time. Chaos. I mean, it's skillful.
We didn't know what was going. We thought they were going to stop the fight. I thought they were going to stop the fight. We thought Tommy Hearns was going to be the winner.
As skillful as they were, they decided to just smash. Just get into the center and fucking fight. There was no, like, Tommy Hearns should have tried to use his jab, box to the outside.
How you gonna keep, you're not going to keep Marvin Hagler off you. You can't keep him off you. If you don't try to take him out, it's almost crazy.
I'm tired of all this talking and everything. I'm just going to tell you this. I'm going to knock him out. That's all it is to it, and that's the bottom line. I'm going to knock him out, and he will not be the beast no more. And this man, I will end his career for him.
You better get your popcorn and your beers and find your seat real quick, because this fight don't necessarily have to go 12 rounds, because I'm out there to rip his head off. I got H-U-R-T written in my mind. That means I'm going to destruct and destroy.
I realize now what they want to see. Every championship fight, they want to see a knockout. They want to see somebody knocked down. They want to see somebody beat up. So, hey, they're talking to Marvin Hagler. They're talking to the right man.
You know how there's no shortcuts to success, okay? But at the end of the line, there's always a stop sign. And if I had to go straight, I had to go there. There's the stop sign. So, Julie, you're going to still meet the same point at that time. And that's the way I see it. Because just like Joe Louis says, you can run, you can hide, but them shortcuts, sooner or later, you just ducked a couple, but you're still going to have the same whooping coming.
Roberto Duran will bring out the best in Marvin Hagler that night. I think I'm going to surprise the world. I'm going to shake the world that night.
Hey, who's the champ? Hey, I'm the champ. Hey, who's the champ? Hey, I'm the champ. Hey, got my mind. Hey, Tadashi. Hey, got my mind. Hey.
There's only two things on my mind. This is for you, Fulio Bell. Destruction and destroy. They told me that you were sick last night. I'm gonna make
I will feast on the beast come March 10th.
If you can hit me, I should be able to hit you too. And let's see who hits harder. It's not the point of who hits harder. It's what you got behind the punch. And I feel as though in the long run, fine. Let him come out and try to blow me out of there, because I believe that's what he's going to try to do. He's going to try to most likely show me his strength. I'm bigger, I'm badder, I hit harder. And I'm say, fine, I love it. Ooh, I love it.
The Hearns' best defense is his offense, because that's the only way that he knows how to fight. In my way, I have to make my defense my best offense. So, and throw it both ways, because once I get him in trouble, I can change it around. Thomas don't have that ability.
I believe in myself, and I don't need anybody patting me on my back. I don't need any bodyguards following me around, nothing like that. I've been in the game 17 years, and you know, God has blessed me with a great skill and art, and I hope to fulfill all those needs.
I believe that I want to prove to the world that I am one of the greatest. I think Monzon was the last great middleweight champion. And when I'm done with this game, I would like to go down in history as the same way.
Pull up Marvin Hagler versus Thomas Hearns. This might have been I think it went 2 rounds, but it might have been the greatest 2 rounds in the history of the middleweight division, because these two guys were super skilled. I mean, Marvin Hagler was a brilliant technical boxer, can switch from southpaw to orthodox, like, fluidly. Like, right. You didn't even notice a difference. He fought just as good from both sides, and he knocked everybody out, and he had an iron chin. Watch this. And this is Hagler in his prime. He was 30 years old. He was the undisputed motherfucking middleweight champion of the world, and most people thought he was the best pound-for-pound fighter on earth. And Tommy Hearns, of course, you just saw what he did to Roberto Duran.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of speculation coming into this fight. And they just went at it from the beginning of the round. There was very little feel-ups, just constant pressure by Hagler, right hooks, boom, boom. I mean, look at this, bro. They're going to war. These are two of the best fucking middleweights ever. And they're standing in front of each other going to war. On full power shots from the moment the fight started.
Jesus.
And they're right in front of each other, man. And for Hearns, this negates his gigantic reach advantage over almost everybody.
Yeah.
So Hearns decided to fight this way. He decided to stand right. Look at him. The referee could barely separate him. Hearns decided to stand right in front of Hagler, and Hagler decided to stand right in front of Hearns. And now Hearns is moving. See, now this is what Hearns could have done from the beginning and made it interesting.
Sticking and moving.
But by the time he decided to do that, he was already touched up. And Marvin starts moving in for the kill, that left hand to the body. And Hagler was relentless, and his cardio was fucking supreme. It was supreme. He always put pressure on people, and you couldn't hurt him. Hagler had a weird thing that he was either born with or developed. He had giant muscles on the side of his head. Like he was born with headgear. I'm not bullshitting. They had him analyzed.
Born with a helmet on?
This was like a big thing in the world of sports back in the day. Like that.
You dig it? Can you dig it?